Hello, welcome to the Rich and Simple Living. My name's Maria, and if you're new here, I vlog food type things and a bit of other stuff as well. Today I'm doing gardening collab, so it's still food, but it's food that I grow, and I'm taking part in the garden collaboration. And it's that time of the month. We do it at the end of every month, from the end of March to the end of October, and there's a couple of us who take part, whose names I'll drop the link to them down below in the description box. And there's a lady who's got her video tagged in with Victoria's, and so that'll be like a 2-in-1 for you. So there'll be two gardens to look at. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So like I say, I'll drop the link to them down below in the description box for you to take a look, and we'll go outside now and see how our garden's doing. So out on the patio, everything pretty much looks the same out here. Fairy garden, which needs plants in it because all the plants died off. Mint, now I've got some of this going to seed. It's quite nice because the bees are like that. I'm starting to see a lot more bees again, so I've taken some and I leave some. I'm thinking I might dehydrate some of them leaves, put in a jar. Tree. Now I've put some of my lavender on here, which again the bees are enjoying. I think that's my azalea. Got a few marigolds in there, but not doing very well. Everything seems to be dying off. This has died off. We put it over here, but it's supposed to be white daisies, but it's died off. There was cornflower down here. I've got one little one flying, the rest have died off. That is marigold, and look at it. It's getting tiny little heads on it, but it's not even growing. Cassie, leave that alone. More lavender from a wigwam of sweet peas. Now we've got an issue going on. If we look down there, come this side, look down. It's dying from the bottom, but the top bit's okay. But that's dying from the bottom. Chives need weeding. Got some blueberries, and they're just about there, as you can see. They've got a little cluster of them. My bamboo, more lavender, blackberry bushes coming through. I'll have to chop it. Got some sweet peas there, and now look at this, the clematis has broken out. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I really didn't think it was going to land up anywhere near as good as that. Come round, but look at it. Against blue sky as well. It's early in the morning at the moment. It's lovely. So I really like the look of this now, although there isn't a great deal of colour, but it's sort of got that cottage garden look. I think the lavender makes it, little pots of lavender. Again, I've got some blackberries coming through, I've got to cut them. I did plant in these empty pots, I did put lettuce in, nothing. Doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. I don't know why, but lettuce isn't growing this year. Can't get it to grow. Dean hanging washing out. Blackberries, absolutely loads. We picked a great big tub full of blackberries yesterday, and I can see more up there ready. I put some in the freezer. We're getting absolutely loads off them. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to face you this way because we're going to look at this side first. Right, I'll see when I'm going. It's so early in the morning, the grass is full of dew and my shoes will get wet. But the sweet peas are out along there. The sunflowers are getting quite big, and they're starting to form the tops for the heads on them. The ducks think I'm bringing them something. Got a nice big dandelion there, pick that for the rabbit after. Sweet peas. dandelion. They grow everywhere. There's lots of weeds in there, but I can start pulling them up now. I know what's what. These, I love the 210 colour of these. I'm going to collect the seeds of these separate, put them in a separate envelope, because the pods, they're not ready yet. But I'm going to put them in a separate envelope and write the colour down, and hopefully there'll be all that colour then next year. And then all the multicoloured ones I should put in another envelope. There's some beautiful colours. Look at them, absolutely love them. Cassie, come out, I wonder if I've got anything with you. Now, what I was going to say, along here, I didn't know what I was going to do with it because I wasn't sure whether to knock this end bit down. Let me come back a bit. But I'm thinking what I might do is put my lavender along there. And the reason for that being, if I have chickens in there, as well as the ducks that are already in there, lavender is a good calming plant. It's good for anxiety and helps you relax. And also flies and bugs. A lot of bugs don't like lavender. So that would be quite good if it was to go along here. So I'm thinking to take my lavender out the pots and put them along here in the autumn when everything's finished there. So that's that. Here's a bit of a junkyard again at the moment because Dean's sorting out. Right, we've got my broad beans. They're dying a bit. Look at this. Again, they're all dying from the bottom. I have had a pan of broad beans off them. I've got a few more, but they're not ready quite yet. And then I've got the runner beans next to it. Now again, look at the bottom of this one. Dying. Things seem to be dying from the bottom up. Don't know why. Not everything, but certain things. But we've had quite a few feeds of beans off here. And we've still got quite a lot growing, which is nice. Let's go into the greenhouse. Now, there's no seeds in here at the moment, but I've got my tomato plant that's growing. Got the cucumber, I think then. And I've got some cucumbers coming on it, which is quite good. I'm hoping we get an abundance of them. I've had a few flowers that have just produced nothing and dropped off, but that was when the greenhouse door was shut, so I've opened the greenhouse door since to let like bees and things in, so hoping that will help. Tomato plant there on the end, again no flowers yet, although I don't think they'll be too far away looking at the tops of them. So that's all that's in there. Right, let's go across. Can you see the fence? Look at that. That's how far Dean's got to the corner and round at the moment. Doesn't that look good? I do like that. So I've got more to do yet. Strawberries as usual. Now I've got runners on there that have got to be sorted out because I want to put some in pots and start new plants off to go in this bed. This is where the carrots were. We've dug all them up and we've done 4 bags of carrots are in the freezer. So I'm going to start some plants off there, some of the strawberry plants, and put them in here. I should get about 4 plants in here because I've got to bear in mind that they'll thicken out. The beetroot, I've had a look at that, that's not quite ready yet. Onions, they're coming along nice now, they've started lifting out the soil. Some are biggish, some are smaller, but that's how it always goes. But they seem to have caught up with themselves nicely, so it won't be long before they're ready. Across there is broccoli. Next to that is the swede, or I think if you're in America they call it rutabaga, something like that. Now here are the spring onions. I've picked all them, so we've planted another row of spring onions along here, and we've planted carrots along there hopefully to get some autumn ones. They're autumn variety, so hopefully we'll get some late carrots. Right, decapitated by the washing line. We've got some tomatoes growing there. Then we've got the sweet corn there, and look at them sweet peas. They are gorgeous. Absolutely love them against the white of the fence. So cottage garden like, and I can't wait till he's painted all of that as well. So that's how they're all doing. And behind there's some swede. Don't expect them to survive there because the butterflies will be having them, but it distracts the butterflies by having them there. They can have them. Right, see if I can get through the gate. Fight with the washing. Just excuse me, that's it. Let's climb under the line. Got some more lavender here. And good morning, bunnies. Good morning. All ready for their clean up. Sean comes out and cleans them every day. Look like Marshmallow winked at me then. Got nice lavender there. But like I say, go plant all that at the top. Right, I'm going to take you through here today. So look at them. The colours are amazing. I'm going to pick a bunch and take them down to my parents' grave today. See how they do. I'm going to cut some. I mean, the colours are lovely. Purples and pinks, creams and lilacs, crimsony reds. And I've got some two-tone ones on there as well. Absolutely love them. They're beautiful. And I love them against the white picket fence. So he's got my gate to paint here, and he's sort of gone to there, and he'll come down here. I'm not sure what I'm going to paint them in there yet. Possibly grey. I'm going to do the things across. See the beams that run all the way along? I'm going to do them in grey, and then the sheds will be done in grey. So what have we got on here? I never bring you along here, but I thought I'd bring you today. That's just storage. We used to keep quail in here, but now it's just storage. It has all the outdoor Christmas and Halloween decorations in there. We've got a little storage area here. This used to be all one big one that we kept the pheasants in. That's just storage area now, so all my pots and things like that are going in there. The girls' bites are in there, but they have gone into a shed there. So that's storage. This is the new greenhouse area that Dean has painted me out. We painted it out white, just rough painted it, and he's put me some of the that membrane on the floor, because once I start getting water on it, weeds will come through. We've never had that problem before, but it's always perfectly dry in here. But once I start watering things, weeds will grow through. So we put some membrane down, and I've got some shelving to go in there. And this will be another, like a greenhouse. Now I want to get some like PVC to cover all this. I'm not taking the wire off. I just want to tack PVC. So there's that end across there and this front end. So I want to do that. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to show you the raspberries. Not very good. Again, the bottom is dying off. These completely died off and snapped off and came away. And there's that little bit there. That's obviously a new one, but they're dying off. You can see the tomatoes better from here as well. They're the ones. I've got flower coming on. That one there. There's a little bit of flower showing on that one. Yeah, you can see down there it's dying off, and it isn't just the old roots. There's new ones as well. I mean, you can see here, this was a new one, and look at the colour of it. It's dying, and then there's a new one sort of there, behind there, dying. That one looks like it's dead. And all the way through, see like the new shoots going up, but the base of it is all dying. I have absolutely no idea why. It has never ever happened before, and I've had raspberries, gosh, good 20 years maybe. But you can see the bottom of them dying, and the tops look all right. So I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, my strawberries, look at all of them. I've got to sort all them out, but I'm out this morning. That's why I'm filming early. It'll have to be done later or tomorrow. So there, these new shoots, they're dying off. Anybody got any ideas what could be wrong? See, that was the new one. And the base of them are dying off, which is highly unusual. I've never had that before. I don't know what it is. At first I thought maybe it's because Dina chucked some chicken muck down here, because you're not supposed to put the chicken muck without rotting it down, because there's too much, I forgot the word for it, like acid stuff in it that is damaging. You can chuck rabbit poop straight on it, but not the chicken. But I thought perhaps it's that. But when I noticed it with the green beans and I noticed it with the sweet peas on the patio, I thought, well, it's probably not that then. So yeah, because normally by now, all this rope is what holds it all in, because it comes right across otherwise. And that's how it would be right now. And it always comes across the beams. And I'm picking raspberries from above my head. But no, so I don't know what's going wrong with it. I don't know. But anyway, this is this area. I don't normally bring you down here. So I've got to get that done, work on there. That's like my storage area for pots and whatnot. Lots of things to do. This will all be painted white as well. And then, like I say, the beams at the top are going grey, and the sheds at the end are going to be grey, and Dean's workshop at the very top will be grey. I like this area actually. I used to like it when we got the animals in here, pheasants there, we had quail there, then we put chickens in there, but then we built them that area across there that's on the end, you know, where the ducks are there. We built them that bit there. Then we decided we're going to put them in together because you can keep them together, but we've got to get some new young ones. So we're going to sort that area out first before we do. So yeah, that's how it's all looking. Sean wants some guinea pigs and some more rabbits for in here. So these got me moved back in situ. And that's what it's like. All my washing out to dry. It's going to be a hot day today. See, there's some of the staging I'm going to have for my greenhouse, and I've got some on that patio there that's doing nothing that we'll assemble and put up, and I've got some empty ones in one of the bedrooms that I can use. So that's how it all looks at the moment. Okay, I shall show the front, but the sun's a bit bright. My marigolds have actually come through. They're starting to show orange. I've got a few dahlias behind, not as many as I had last year. Some of them have died back, but they're coming out, the ones I've got. And there's a big pink plant, which you can see there. And I don't know what that is. I think it's just self-seeded. A bird must have dropped a seed and it seeded itself, and we have this pink plant. I've seen some like it in other people's gardens, so I don't know what it's called, but I might have a look what seeds are on it next time, autumn. Got the pear tree there, that's coming right across the lawn and nearly touching the little pear tree that's in front of it. And so far I've only seen one pear on it, which is a bit odd, but that's all there is. There's that cherry tree in the middle, which is dying off anyway. It's ornamental, not very good. Right back along the wall, you can see two smaller trees. They're the plum trees. And on the one on this side is it's got one plum on. I'm trying to think what I was going to say then. It's got one plum on, one green plum. So that's a good sign. We're going to start getting plums. Then we've got the apple tree there, the little one, the stick one. And then there's a big apple tree on this side. That is laden with apples, absolutely loads of apples. I don't know if we can zoom in from here and you can see them. Don't know, but I can see them stood here, but can't really see them so much through the camera. But the bottom of it, on the other side of the drive, it's just bowing down to the earth. It's on the ground. The apples are so heavy, it's laden down to the ground. So I reckon the grubs will end up having that. Now, under the kitchen window outside, Lisa's put her potted pumpkins. So if we go to the front door, we'll have a quick peep out and take a picture of them and you can see what they're like. So that's what the pumpkins look like. I didn't go right out because there's people out there and I wonder what I'm doing, going around filming my garden. But yeah, she's done them in pots. She's had to put a few together in one pot because the roots had fused together because she transplanted them from smaller pots. So she's left them in them pots now to see what they do in there. Now I think this is the third year of her attempting to do them in pots like that because she wants to put them in situ on the lawn if they do grow. So we'll see what happens. It's a bit shaded under there, although they do like sunlight. They don't want too much of it or they'll just end up crisping up. So it's got a nice mix there. At the moment it's got all the sunlight, and as the sun comes round during the day, won't be beating on it so much. It'll still be nice and light and it's going to be warm, but it won't be beating right on it. So it's got that bit of shade as well. Happy medium really. So we're going to try that. I mean, before that we've tried growing pumpkins directly on the front lawn and that hasn't worked, and they don't seem to like the front. We've grown them around the back and we got pumpkins, but they just don't seem to be very good round the front. I don't know why, whether it's too open. I mean, eventually when the trees grow bigger, there might be more shade and it might be better. I don't know. But at the moment, Lisa's experimenting in the plant pots. So yeah, question for this month. Our friend Lisa Ann Spencer, she's given us some questions that we can answer. So the question for this month is, what's our favourite place to buy seeds? Where do we buy the seeds? Well, in my case, we don't buy too many. We tend to seed save. I love to seed save, take seeds from anything, get everybody doing it now. I can be sat talking to somebody, picking seeds off something, and next thing as they're answering me, they're picking seeds as well. I've watched that working. So I do try and save as many seeds as I can, mainly with flowers, mostly with flowers. But we do buy seeds, garden centres usually. We go to a local garden centre and I like to get the seeds. I like the Mr. Fotheringham, is it Fotheringham or Fotheringham, something like that. Fotherell. You'll probably know what I mean if you're into gardening. I like them seeds. I've also had Sutton seeds as well. I've ordered them online before now, but I find when I buy things online, they're not as good as if I go and get them myself. I think the postal system sort of damages it a bit and they're too long in the post. Although I've posted plants myself and they've been all right, but it's hit and miss, you know. So, I tend to buy my vegetable seeds, not all of them, because like beans, peas, things like that, I save the seeds. But when I do buy them, I've not bought any, I don't think, this year, because I had plenty. It would be from a garden centre, something like that. So, yeah, I'm going to try and buy some more seeds this year, though, for flowers for next year and save some seeds. If the dailies do come out, then I want to save some seeds from them as well, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it would be 9 times out of 10 when I buy seeds, it will be our local garden centre. So that's that for today. Join me next time, and until then, take care. Bye.